Hello, once again, Bakar, Yayo, Ahmed, and others, including the senior. My time for me now for go to bed. Um, just like watching the American spaceman Benjamin, you see, early to bed, early to rise makes you healthy and wealthy. These are trying times. There's some people that wait and see, we can say, we share them see I don't 70 plus. Then we say, well, no, not true. And because man they keep up to that rule day, early to bed, early to rise, they make you very healthy. I don't listen to all the conversation. It's very, very interesting. But I want thing most of una they forget that power na a social game. Very important. The most complex thing are the human being. Human being is very complex. Therefore, study them. But people them normally they can take time for study animals or other things them. But they never pay any particular attention for study the human being, the way they react, you know. And one of the key skills in power is the ability of one for master emotions. That is the crucial foundation of power. Anybody who don't get that ability for master emotions, it will always lead to chaos. Their emotional response, now the thing that they make where they who are the fight for power, emotional response to a particular situation or a situation where they arise. If you not be careful, what you not stand for, una go lose am. It happen we one of them paramountship them, we una the fight for chieftaincy. Anybody who embark on any emotional response, like at one time, two brothers then they contest for chieftaincy, now the chiefdom, the same father, the big one and the young one. There were other candidates. That same day, Benka Luntu be the contest against Abu Black and his elder brother. Everybody remember saying Elijah Abu Black that will win that election. My elder brother himself kidnapped. All that was required now for demonstrate humility. Now, the who don't read the book, She Stoops to Conquer by Oliver Goldsmith. When you stoop, you will conquer. Anyhow, in Big Brother been they go na the chiefdom for go about in campaign. Then came during the Second Stevens era, then the camp. Then chiefdom councillors, so then they call in chief the Angbunli. So if you don't set in barrier, so him brother go fall. Now that barrier he overreacted. People that let's say let them sleep in brother naked. Some people they say he was not aware. But whether he was aware or not, what that incident did occur, if I don't go meet him brother, if na they don't say if they don't agree and say, brother, not to me, you know, say na the situation. But you overreacted. Then go into the elections, nobody not been get the 55%. Now him been get the highest votes. And him brother been get a number where if he add on to in your number, he would have won the election, the second round. But that emotional response we been give relating to the allegations say na him cause for let them undress him brother. He cost am the chieftaincy. Him brother say, well, he don't go through the disgrace. It is now left with the chiefdom councillors then for decide. He say he no go tell them whether then they go vote for. We then go for the second round, then decide for vote for Benka Lunto. They say the man will be chief yet. He sleep him brother naked. How much more? You see, person where they fed for power for master, forget the ability for master emotions, for control emotions. Somebody mentioned it. And then one of the finest qualities of Samura, who the American ambassador, we make that statement over radio. Say the law will permit for reverse a decision on an election if they no go through the Supreme Court. You know, that are the domestic law. People are so much agitated, you know. They be one less Samura take up the matter, this and that. But the emotional response we make, you know, hala, you go meet the man, then discuss. No hula balloon no day. That matter was solved between him and the ambassador. There was quiet. If we been go all out, then we know for deep in this situation as we are now. But one thing that I've learned throughout my long administrative career, where I rise up to permanent secretary, before I go be paramount chief, I've been in the diplomatic service for a very long period. And that lesson is nobody is quite right all through. Nobody is quite right all through. That is nobody know they make mistake. The world is one of imperfection. And the way they see, say, oh, Samura forgot do this, Samura this, that. No, it is wrong. We are still in the quest for power. We are people they forget say we are still in the quest for power. Certain things that they wait for keep to your chest. If you tell your opponent, your adversary, his strategy, that you don't get ammunition. Some of them things the Osamura will talk, they are very strategic. And the man a master in strategy and deception. Politics is power is about deception. It's very dynamic. One of me thing the way they make. I don't talk all the thing they, you know. And what it helps some of we read European history. The history not of all read them from the Neolithic man onto the present day. But why you want for become a key player in politics, now for read European history from the French Revolution up to the time of Bismarck, Benito Mussolini, Mustafa Kemal, and Hitler. Because now they all the key skills of power now they at play from biblical times. The trio, Metternich, Castlereagh, Lord Castlereagh, and Talleyrand of France. These were the key people who nurture their skills they need. And if you are not a master of them, when you go into politics, you go just the float. That was when during the colonial era, who did from five, the British Empire and the Commonwealth was a compulsory subject, history. If you master them, then when you go to the sixth form, as I did in Edos, European history is compulsory if you do history from the French Revolution onward. So we get that facility there. You know, for control with emotions. When I forget a group of people like Ahmed, Senior, and the like, so that when then kind differences shall occur, for the delete people them, then bring them back, delete them, all down they dismantle the group. And this group, there are some of who they follow them because now they're going for no, watching at the feel of the ordinary man, you know. Otherwise, we're not going to be able for be of service to Una and this country. But while they listen to it, they take me time the whole day, they listen. Not to we all get that time there, but me in particular, the loyalists, that group where they follow up, because I they all the exchange the way they occur, I'm so much impressed. But believe me, if I'm not able to resolve them differences, yeah, then man go get for move out of the group. Because we know who's any skillful than they, you know. Because you know they help the situation. Rather than move forward, they go backward, you know. And the man what they say with the support. Now man, what a man of humility. Me you can take about you don't take over 1 month or going to 2 months. Me, you know, they see, we know they talk, but it's the man that I believe in, you know. He don't play all them skills and power. The art of timing is very important. And if you get somebody who get the uncanny ability for act based on the appropriate timing, just as in this case, people that want to make it talk, and people thought they were going to compel him to talk. But the man is a leader. He cannot be led. He should lead. But if you don't know, say, when this day come, he will therefore make a statement. And when the appropriate time comes, he make that statement. And he updates people then that the process is still on. There are two processes, implementation process and the other process. One are the transition process. These are on according to the 84 recommendations, 84 plus. All of us should know them. So why all the hurry? Power is very complex too. It's very, very complex. You know? And if deception now the most important weapon in one's armory, then patience now the shield. And when you lack patience, you go make certain moronic mistakes. That mouse tongue say, we don't get patience, you know. When they been deep at that movement, it tell they say the movements where you lack patience, you go must make moronic mistakes. And in the end, you become a victim. So dear, I appeal to now, this one is a bit long because I belong to this group. And this group to us or to me is very, very important. But I don't follow them through and through. And I appeal to now, you know, for them not become too emotional on issues. You know, I mean, not advise anybody for the talk too much. You know, good. One of the laws of power is say, it will say far less than necessary. When you talk too much, it can lead to certain disastrous consequences. It happened, you know. In Russia, during the time of the Tsar, there was a prominent activist, one opposition. It may they give too much problems to the regime. In a corner there, they talk too much. So until when he was arrested, they passed judgment, they said him for hunger. You know? Then can go na the gallows, and during the process where they hang am, you know, they don't pass the hood panam, they don't down at everything, then the rope cuts, you know. And the conventional thing was if they don't hang you, then all of a sudden, when they release that button, either you know die, they go set you free. Or in your own case, they go the rope be cut to the hangman, the man still there alive. So they said now, they therefore said now to the king, to the Tsar. He then in winter, white winter home. Go, then get, but the man don't tell you. See, what I tell you now, he tell the people at the crowd, what you gonna do? Yeah, they tell them people that say the regime not to better regime. Even forget good ropes for hang person. they no get her. Then go for go hang me, the rope court. That I bet you regime. But I never go inform the Tsar. The Tsar of Russia. And when they go deliver the message, you know, say now they talk too much. Now they say, yes, but what should the man say? Now they demand say the regime no better, even for buy for get good rope. What the hangman for use? You know, when I say, well, we fortify the deal that you say na, you know, conventional thing. You see, when I for go buy the best type of rope, you are letting know say I still have the authority. So they go buy the rope, who has long one now, then go hang am back. This time the rope no cut. You see how for talk they lead to disaster. So why they in the quest of power or in the management of power? You for say less. Not to say someone I'm not going for talk to people. But you go talk something, then get a different interpretation. And the world in which we live now, you know, that what make you say I can talk, not just forgive people them for say whose contribution they make for add to the sum total of hope to people. Or what are you doing? Forgive the little that you have learned. So then you don't learn at a university, all them things there, you know. So that knowledge the way you get for importance to some extent to other people. Now that's what in the normal pattern forum, yeah, or the talk the way I been the talk. Well, I see that be the advice APC people, the party, they know they take them. I stopped. But if they be they listen to me advices them, will not be for them at this point. Alone a small country to be allowed control with emotions. When I bring Mr. Captain retired back, eh, and we go, people then go talk to them, even outside this group, for let things they move ahead. And when I say, when I don't know, say the man gave one heart, two wrongs can't make it right. So certain things, the way you can talk, when I just make like say, when I know the area. Otherwise, the whole group will collapse. But they delete people there, now bring them back, delete them, they bring them back, you know, but fine. So, and I mean, they wonder when this other group, you have the loyalists, then the loyalist family. Why? Well, the other one, they don't do them. For them, bloggers. They didn't don't they derail the whole process of moving forward. They will ask themselves, they can do the same thing. You have the loyalists, then the loyalist family. Why? I don't understand. I want a plausible reason, you know. I'm going to bed now. Yeah, oh, this one a big homework for you, not to talk of Bakar and Mr. Ahmed. Mr. Ahmed, I agree, say, you no belong to any party. You they fight for the cause of Sierra Leone, you know. But when I try for do something, you and senior, una hang heads for let una bridge the gap. And una advise una say whether in fact there is the need for have this loyalist than the loyalist family. I don't see the rationale behind it. Why would not they learn from the mistakes of others? I don't know what they happen amongst the bloggers. Eh? They will not for repeat the same mistake. Churchill said, if you do not learn from the lessons of the past, you will be doomed to repeat them. Thank you very much. Bye for now. I've spoken quite a lot. I don't miss my sleep, Seth. Because normally by then, I don't sleep. But I be the follow up. Thank you. I'm an old man.